we're still going through the prologue here of Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain. I was at like 45 minutes on my other recording, so that's why I needed to cross over, because I know that there's probably more than 15 minutes left in this intro. Like I said, the prologue in this game is very long. Alright. Cool. I don't know why you would strip the first round out of the chamber. If anything, you should have done a test check.
Know how to shoot a gun? Hold down the aim button to aim, then press the attack button to fire. Destroy it. Hold up. I'll take the right. You take the left. You're pretty good. Nice work. Let's go.
Let's see, let's see the same thing. Yeah. This is like one of the final.
I'll run interference.
This is probably not good. Great. It's the man on fire again. The man on fire who suspiciously looks like a dead Colonel Walton. That nice piano shot, yeah, definitely not some supernatural entity. Not a big fan of this. I don't like this at all. Don't know how you're supposed to kill that. Huh, he absorbs bullets. Pretty sure he had a attack like this. In a boss fight. The only difference is in what I thought. Molten slag. Hey man, well, like he's not gonna kill all of you guys. So I don't know why they're holding him sideways. Ooh. Jungle combat boots, huh? They're called jungle combat boots because they were used in Vietnam. A lot of other places you can call them just leathers. I've only ever heard them called jumblers. Alright, on that note, guy, let's get the hell on out of here. We're gonna make a break. Ooh. That's not good.
Get in!
Okay. At least we didn't turn the windshield wipers on to the guy that was laying across the windshield. So I think the night when we are driving a manual vehicle here. And either we had enough throttle that we maintained the speed we were going, or Ishmael was full throttle the whole time. Dakia's sovereign base area, Cyprus. I probably didn't even pronounce that right. So Ishmael's gone. Mind you, we're hanging upside down in this thing. Yeah. Okay. Hell, I know this
Get
guy.
on! I'm on your side!
Red gloves? Huh.
Hurry! Hurry! Hang on!
Red gloves, blonde hair. Who do we know if that's gloves and blonde hair? Let's see if we can
Use
find him.
this! Watch our backs! Shoot him! Watch for an opening! Careful, that gun's slow to reload! Watch for an opening! faster. Wait a minute. Back from the dead, huh?
I would say he is back from the dead. Mysterious red glove blonde hair man.
Shoot him! Don't let him attack! You get him? We shook him off. Shoot him! Now! Shoot him! Keep him back! I see it! The harbor! We're almost there! Shoot him! Now!
What a night. What a night. Oh, my retries don't count against me, huh? Huh. Oh no, my retries do count against me. They just don't get taken out of my score. Alright, let's see. We're gonna crawl up out of this riverbed. Persistent bastard.
Come on.
Hideo Kojima. Hideo Kojima. Huh. Dang it. For a second I thought this was gonna be like that scene in Shrek 2 where she's like Mrs. Fiona Charming, but I was gonna be able to say Hideo Kojima like over and over again. Hideo Kojima. Hideo Kojima. Hideo Kojima.
The name's Ocelot. Big boss. You know who I am. A certain man gave me a job to do. Two, actually. First was to get you out of that hospital. Second was to rescue the man himself. You remember? Your partner 9 years ago, Kazuhira Miller. 9 years back, your private army came under attack by Cypher. You were considered dead. Until today, that is, when Cypher found you. And it's not just them. The whole world wants you dead.
Whole world, you say?
You'll have to join up with Miller. Build that private army of yours one more time. It's your only chance.
Well, here's a snake to argue with an ocelot.
First, we need to save Miller. He's in Afghanistan.
Afghanistan.
You can't keep up with world affairs in a coma? 4 years ago, the Soviets invaded Afghanistan. The Muslims are fighting back with Western support. Miller was training Mujahideen rebels when he was captured by the Soviets. The Reds' 40th Army. Troop strength somewhere around 100,000. Squad holding Miller set off near the Pakistan border yesterday. Now, in 3 days, they'll reach the Soviet garrison. They'll be interrogated for a few more days, and it's off to a lager. Or left to rot in a ditch on Afghan soil. I give him 2 weeks. The job didn't mean anything to Miller. He only took it on to keep you safe.
Well, let's go rescue him.
Well, there's our ride. It's a whaling ship. Had a pretty good deal on her once the IWC started raising a stink. Now 7 days to Port Qasim, another 3 overland. So we won't have much time once we're there. Don't take too long getting used to your new self. Hang on. Ha!
Hideo Kojima. You know what I never noticed? Hideo Kojima isn't like Tom Clancy. You know how like every Tom Clancy game is Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell or Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon or, you know, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. So, alright, so we went from Cyprus and the Mediterranean Sea down to Port Said, through the canal, the Suez Canal, to the Gulf of Aden, across the Arabian Sea, Port Qasim, we're going across Pakistan, Peshawar, Ocelot's briefing, Man on Fire, Music Tape 2, Flames, vehicles can now be customized. Phantom Limbs. Let's go save Northern Kabul, Afghanistan. Or Kabul.
The area ahead is under total Soviet control. Miller's been captive for 10 days. Not much time left.
Weather will clear shortly.
Storm's passing.
Venom Snake. Punished Venom Snake. Benedict Kazuhara Miller. Shadashashka Ocelot.
Getting used to it?
The Skull's Parasite Unit.
After 9 years on ice, solo infiltration of the Soviet-made ground forces should be the perfect warm-up. Kazuhira Miller is being held in Dawandehar to the north. Check its location now. Take out your idol. You see Wandi on the map? That's where they're keeping Miller. Only problem is, we don't know his exact location. Finding it is your first priority. Got your binoculars? Or should I say, your int scope? See the village? Straight ahead? To the right. To the right. Have you spotted the village? Zoom in closer. A little to the left. All right, that's the village. If you see something through the binoculars and you need more information, just give me a call. I'll tell you anything I can about it. That's Violo Village. The Violo Calais. The villagers fled the war and evacuated a while back. Since then, it's become a base for the Soviets' 40th Army. A few days ago, Miller was taken through there, en route towards Dawandehar. You may be able to pick up the trail there. It's worth a shot. Put a marker on it so you don't lose track of where it is. Something wrong? Put a marker on the village, boss. Good. Now you won't have to worry about getting lost along the way. You can't have much left in him. I give him 3 days, tops. If we fail, and he dies, we lose our chance of revenge. But we need more intel. If you just go charging into Dawandehar, you'll be putting both your lives at risk. See what you can find out first. The Soviets have other outposts, not just the one you saw. Afghanistan is a big place. I expect you'll become quite familiar with those binoculars as you plan your next move. How and where you make it, well, that's up to you. From here on out, you're on your own. You're a legend in the eyes of those who live on the battlefield. That's why you have to handle this mission yourself. Put those 9 years behind you, and return as Big Boss. That's how Koss would want it. I'll be sending additional intel by radio. Stay sharp. Not one of Miller's bodyguards survived. And they were good. All we found on the scene were their corpses and knees. You'll be missing them. And you're his only hope of getting them back.
For those of you who don't know, Miller has a condition where his eyes are super sensitive to light.
Now go! Let the legend come back to life.
Hideo Kojima.
Hold it. There's a Soviet guard post. There are bound to be guards. Take a look with your binoculars. Put the enemy in the center of your field of view. That's marking. Focus on a thread and it'll be marked automatically. You can mark enemies and vehicles by zooming in with your binoculars or camera. Once they're marked, you'll also see their positions on the map. Security at that guard post is relatively light. Looks like the perfect place for a warm-up. Try to remember the ways you used to deal with enemies. Anytime you need advice, just give me a call. Sight, sound, keep all your enemy senses in mind. When you're near an enemy, stay low and move slowly.
Я не говорю по-английски. Отпусти.
Boss, you don't understand what he said? I guess that makes sense. It looks like that horn stuck in your head has impacted the language center of your brain. If only we had a recruit with the Russian interpreter skill, we could get by with simultaneous interpretation.
Spit it out.
Что? По-русски говори.
Don't leave bodies out in the open. Find some place to drop them out of sight.
Yeah.
A portable toilet. If you're gonna hide inside, watch the enemy doesn't decide to use it. Same goes for hiding downed enemies in it.
Speak.
Understanding a language and being able to interpret from that language for somebody else are two different things. Juggling languages at a rapid-fire pace is more difficult than you might think. So, in other words, while I do speak Russian, don't expect me to do your interpreting.
Speak.
Yeah.
Those materials are already processed. They should come in handy sooner or later. Why not start gathering them?
Alright, let's see. Get the resources.
Planning to walk the whole wilderness on foot? Use your horse. You're almost at the enemy outpost, Vialo Village. The village is crawling with enemy soldiers. Don't just go waltzing in. Start with some recon. Is there anywhere that overlooks the village?
Oh, we got this little rock here.
How about it? Can you see the village from there? Use the binoculars to recon the place. A parabolic antenna. There could be intel files of some kind in there. A parabolic antenna. The Soviets must have added that themselves. Meaning there's communications equipment inside.
Alright, now we know where we're going. Gotta get a little bit of a move on though, because something's going down. Like I said, Miller only has 3 days tops. Also, the nice thing about this game versus Metal Gear Solid 3 is that this game allows you to walk while crouched.
Sun's down already. It goes without saying that darkness is good for infiltration. But your vision will be affected just the same. Keep your guard up, or who knows when you'll bump into an enemy.
We're gonna scan these documents and they're gonna let us go rescue Miller.
So you picked up an intel file. Now we know where Miller is. I'm marking it on your iDroid. That's a type of medicinal plant. Bring it back to base. It's sure to be useful sometime.
I'm coming, Miller.
You've reached one day. They've got Miller locked up in that town. Check your iDroid for his location. I hope to hell he's all right. He's not your average client. It's up to you whether to slip by enemies or take them down. Just remember that any situation can change fast. Familiarize yourself with your weapons and items while you can. You need to be able to switch between them quickly to meet any threat. Wormwood, also known as absinthium. That's used to make your phantom cigars.
Definitely didn't want to take 3 shots to have to do that.
That's the building, boss. That's where they're holding Miller.
Kept you waiting, huh?
God.
No more use for me, huh?
Kaz, it's me. I'm here to get you out.
Snake.
They do something to your eyes?
No, it's just bright as all.
Yeah, they didn't really plan for this scene to be done during the nighttime.
What took you so long?
We'll talk, but not here.
You've secured the target. I'll send the chopper to get you out. Make your way to the RV. You can check the location on your iDroid.
You look well. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit. Not so heavy anymore, right? Magic words, boss. I've been waiting 9 years to hear them. Kept you waiting, huh? Come on. Say it for all time's sake.
You know where you're headed, boss? If you place a marker on the map, you can keep track of where you want to go, even when the map's closed. That's a rough diamond. Good find. It'll fetch a high price.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Комплект, Дмитрий 4. У нас могут быть нарушители. Полная боевая готовность.
the skull unit. Here, we're gonna put the chase in this other video.
Boss,